Hey everyone, so today I have another pickups video. This time around it's another 6th gen video game pickups video. I have a couple of console games, I have a couple of handheld games, I have a little bit of different stuff. Anyways, so I'll start out with the console games, and first off I have two original Xbox games. I originally had bought three, but it turns out that the one I bought was a game I already had, and I need to be more careful about that. I bought Half-Life 2 again, but it was only $1.50, so it wasn't that bad. Anyway, so the other two games I got, and they're both complete and pretty good condition. The first one is Sonic Heroes, and the other one is Far Cry Instincts. Now, I like Sonic games, so I know the more recent Sonic games have been a little lackluster, especially the even newer Sonic games, but I still always give Sonic a chance. And then Far Cry Instincts, I just haven't played any Far Cry games, and I thought that I might just start from the beginning. Well, not from the very beginning, but with the older games. Next up are two PS2 games I got. Again, nothing too special. The first one is Total Overdose, A Gunslinger's Tale in Mexico. And the reason why I bought this one here is because it says here, bonus disc inside. And the bonus disc that was in here was for Lara Croft Tomb Raider Legend. It says First Look. And it is a DVD-ROM. So I'm assuming that it's going to have some kind of a demo for the game. But it might just be like, I don't know, screenshots or cutscenes or something like that, showing you just parts of the game. And the other game I got, again, nothing too great, is Pirates: The Legend of Black Cat. I have no idea what kind of a game this is exactly. It looks like some kind of a platformer where you battle different pirates and skeletons for some reason with swords. I don't know. It's a pretty weird game. And it does have multiplayer mode too. That's interesting. It says discover magical weapons that control fire, lightning, ice, voodoo, and other supernatural powers. So fire, lightning, and ice are supernatural powers. Sure. Anyways, yeah. I don't know. I collect a lot of games for the PS2, and I do like generally terrible games, just because they're fun to see that someone, well, the people that were involved in making it thought that this was going to be some kind of great game, and it's just not that great. Anyways, the last thing I got for the PS2 is this game guide. It's for Galactic Wrestling, featuring Ultimate Muscle, the Kinnikuman Legacy. The only reason why I bought this is because I do intend, well, two reasons. I do intend on eventually buying this game if I can find it for a decent enough price. And the other reason is I liked the show Ultimate Muscle when I was a kid, and I saw it, and I was like, I have to get it. Next up, I got a game for the GameCube. Now, this is a game I already had, but I had it disc only. And the game is The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. I finally have a copy of this complete in box. Now, the disc that was in here was kind of scratched up, but that's fine. I replaced it with a disc I already had, which was in perfect condition. Now, I tried out the disc that was in here, and it did work just fine. So it's just, it doesn't look nice, but it still works at least. So I'll see if I can try to just trade that towards something else. And then the last game that I got was a Dreamcast game. Oh, I should say the last console game that I got is a Dreamcast game. And I was happy to find this because, first of all, it's a PAL region game, and I don't find too many PAL region games here in Toronto. It's a lot easier to find Japanese games, but then when I saw this game and I knew that it was a PAL exclusive game, and that both the discs were here and the manual was included as well, I knew that I just had to pick it up. And yeah, it just looks like an interesting game. It's a third-person shooter game. It is compatible with the VGA adapter, and the game is Headhunter. And like I said, it was only released in Europe and Australia, I believe, but it was not released in Japan or North America. So it was fun to get that. And next up are uh, 5 Game Boy Advance games that I got, and I'm trying for the Game Boy Advance to just stick to either first party games or just um, better games or more well known games, but I still occasionally buy a couple of not so good games. Like, I mean, if they're gonna be $1 or two, and they're at least playable, sure, why not? So the games that I got are as follows: Mario Party Advance, Mario Golf Advance Tour, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, Metroid Zero Mission, and X2 Wolverine's Revenge. Now, this game here, well, I'm not going to explain the other 4 because they're all Nintendo games and they're pretty self-explanatory and we all know about them. But this game here, X2 Wolverine's Revenge, is a platformer that's kind of like Strider, but it's really sucky, and the health bar is just very easily depleted, and you pretty much have to compromise your ability to be able to actually continue playing the game and not die as fast. But then you also have a countdown, and it's just a really difficult game to play, at least the first few times. Now, the last thing I got, I was actually pretty happy to get this. Now, this is an item that I technically already have, but this was a different variation of it. And yeah, I saw this variation and I knew that I had to get it. And it did come with a charger, and it is a handheld. And what it is the Game Boy Micro. This is the black one, and it has the camouflage faceplate. Faceplate. I'm not even sure if I said that correctly, so sorry if I didn't. Now the faceplate is kind of scratched up, just a little bit, and sadly it is kind of scratched up on the inside of the faceplate and not on the outside of it. But the screen itself is in perfect condition. It works just fine. It even powers up just fine. And I did try out a game on it, and I was just very happy to get this too, because Game Boy Micros, they seem to have retained their value, and I don't know why. What I do like about it is that it's so small and portable, and this is the method to which I like playing. I like to use to play my Game Boy Advance games the most, and yep, that's it. It came with the little pouch thing, the official Nintendo Game Boy Micro pouch, and the charger. And I was happy that it came with the charger as well because, well, I like to have a charger for each handheld that I have that requires a charger. Because I don't like getting, say, a loose DS or a Game Boy Advance SP and not having the charger with it, because it makes it much more difficult to sort of use it. I know that I could just have one charger set up for a lot of different handhelds, but I like having one paired to each console. Anyways, so that's the stuff I got. I'm trying to go for quality, but also if the price is right, like just a few bucks, I'll get other stuff too as usual. But yeah, if you like what you saw in this video, and sorry for making it about 10 minutes long. If you liked what you saw, just leave comments in the comment section below. leave a like rating. Do anything you want, really. Just let me know what's up. Leave comments, leave suggestions, leave anything you have to say in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And, yep, see ya.